5 ways to boost continues with a look at ways to spark up your sex life. We're bringing sexy back this morning. Everything from creating the right mood to serving the right food. Starting us off is sexologist Logan Levkoff. She has some helpful tips for both men and women this morning. Good morning, Logan.
Good morning.
So we're going to talk about parts in the body that are sensual, but people may not realize because people don't talk about them too often.
Definitely.
They're not the obvious spots.
They're not the obvious spots, and actually those are the ones that are most erogenous. The obvious ones are just obvious, but the other ones are the ones that heighten sensations. You don't know where you're going to touch next. Those are the ones that are even more arousing, and the brain being the biggest erogenous zone of all.
Especially for women, I bet.
Definitely. I mean, you turn on the mind and you can turn on everything else.
All right, let's start with men.
Okay.
What is a spot for a man that is sensual?
A really sensual spot is around the hip bone where the abdomen meets the pelvic bone. And, you know, you're close enough that it arouses some kind of excitement, but again, it's a new sensation, and novelty is the key here.
What about for women?
Well, for women, shoulders, necks, places where you're nuzzling, where you're connecting in a different way, where it's not just about sex, but it could lead there.
Okay, and I don't know about you, but I think you'll probably agree. Let's not underestimate the importance of kissing.
Kissing is so important, and it's very underrated. When we first meet, we're kissing each other all the time. We're inhaling each other. And then as our relationship evolves, it kind of tapers off, and we forget about it. But really, it's the best way to connect with someone. Excuse me. Spend some time kissing, passionate kissing, reconnect with a partner, and it does wonders for your sex life, too.
Like when you first started dating. Bring a little bit of that back.
Definitely.
There's a lot of people feel awkward about sexy talk. Is that really important?
Well, it doesn't have to be dirty in order for it to be sensual and sexy, and I think that we often confuse the two. The best way to talk sexy is really always to talk about what turns you on about someone else, to be able to say, I love it when you fill in the blank. It's great for our own egos as partners because we're doing something right, and it's instantaneous feedback, so you know it's working.
All right, Logan Levkoff, thank you, Logan.
Sure thing.